we are just getting into OET reading part C. And majority of you have asked me about reading part C, and I want to say it's so interesting. So good evening.
Good evening.
Now, opinion questions. Skill assessed is contrast, scale, name versus opinion. Okay, contrast, scale, and the opinion questions. We'll just see. Hope you will just listen to. It's also a listening practice for you. Okay, listen critically. Now it will. The system will be reading it for you. This reading and listening practice simultaneously.
13. The National Health and Medical Research Council guideline suggests a drinking more than 2 standard drinks a day. B. Drinking 100 milliliters of wine or 285 milliliters of beer a day. C. Drinking at least 2 standard drinks a day. D. Drinking 2 standard drinks a day or less.
How do you analyze this question? You can interact, no problem. If there is a name, if there is a name, first you have to highlight the name or underline the name, because the answer will be based on that particular name. There will be many names in the paragraph, but you have to find out answer based on that particular name, which is mentioned. Now the council, an organization is mentioned here. It can be a name of a person. And this word is the hedging word here. Okay, hedging word in the question. Main word, suggests, means the opinion of National Health and Medical Research Council. That's what you need. Maybe you'll have cancer. You see here, you have Cancer Council, but they are not asking the opinion of Cancer Council. They are asking, so your focus should be on NHMRC. That is National Health and Medical Research Council. What do they suggest or what do they say? Suddenly you have to find out that name, where the name is. Okay, you have it here, National
Health and Medical.
Yes. So immediately you can go and locate where the name is. And I said there is a contrast. This also speaks, skill assessed is contrast. And as you listen to this text, try to find out the contrast word. Not what the first one, but in between you have a contrast word. You'll be listening to this and identify, and as you know, drinking more than 2 standard drinks a day. Now they are asking, there is a suggestion how much you should drink, wine or beer or alcohol. Is it safe to drink? If at all you are drinking, how much you should drink? It says, maybe let us highlight this. See the answers, you have to find out the heading words in the answers. See here, more than 2 standard drinks and drink 100 ml of wine or 250 ml of beer and at least 2 standard drinks and 2 standard drinks. This is another strategy that scale is being used here. So try to listen to this and find out of this how much is a safe drink for you. Okay, so that you can start drinking.
It's B, sir.
The message to consumers is that there is no evidence to suggest there is a safe level of drinking when it comes to cancer. However, given that the risk increases with amount, the Cancer Council suggests that anyone who wants to drink should stick to the National Health and Medical Research Council guidelines, no more than 2 standard drinks a day for healthy men and women. A standard drink is usually described as the equivalent of 100 milliliters of wine or 285 milliliters of beer, but it can vary depending on the alcohol content of the beverage.
Okay, what is your option?
It's B, sir. B for the.
B.
B.
B for ball.
Yes.
D.
D for
The answer
daily.
is D.
For dog.
D.
So you have a disagreement between B and D. That's
The
good to have
answer is
some
D,
disagreement.
The answer is D.
D.
D, dance D.
Yes.
It's D because no more than
Okay.
2 standard drugs a day.
Okay.
So it's
Now, to reach to this answer, even without reading the whole paragraph, I don't find it is feasible that you read the whole text and complete within that particular time. So that's why I said you have to use the strategies. Now, here one thing, if there is a contrast word in between the paragraph, what comes next is important. The previous portion is not important. So where is the contrast word here? What is the contrast word? However. So for sure, your answer will be after this contrast word. And the second option for you, second clue for you to find out this name. National
Name.
Health and Medical Research Council. So you now you know that name comes after this contrast word. Now the suggestion of this council, given that the risk increases with amount, the Cancer Council suggests that anyone who wants to drink should stick to the National Health and Medical Research Council guidelines no more than two
Standard drinks a day.
drinks a day. And even primary school students can find it out, right? So straight away it is given. So it's not whether you have found out the answer, how fast, how quickly you can find out the answer. So here, you know, Cancer Council says just follow the guidelines of National Health and Medical
Health
Research
and
Council,
Medical
which
Research
says
Council.
no more than 2 standard drinks a day. No more than, see, the paraphrasing is given here. What is it? Drinking 2 standards of
Drinks a day or
standard
less.
drinks a day or less. No more
No
than
more than 2 standard drinks a day.
synonymous,
Two standard drinks a day
synonymous of
for health and
synonymous
No.
language. Synonymous means hope you know.
No
Synonymous
more
of,
than.
yeah,
No
synonymous
more
of
than.
no more than is or
More than is less.
less or less.
No more than
Less
means
is the
less.
synonymous. No more than means less.
Synonymous. So less.
Yeah, that is synonymous. Synonyms means different words, same meaning. Synonymous means a group of words representing a word and a group of words. Paraphrasing means same sentence, same meaning, but different words are used to
Words
express
are
the
used.
same message. So what is important here, it's not that you have got the answer. Even while you practice your reading or listening, don't think of getting the answer. Don't worry, in the initial stages, you may not get the answer at all. But you should know how you got the answer and how you could locate without going into the details. Now, as you know, if there is a name, immediately you have to swoop into that particular area where the name is. Find out the name. And along with that, answer will be there. So you need not read this whole portion, you know. You need not read this whole portion if you just stick to that particular criteria. If there is a name, if they're asking for an opinion of a name, suggestion from a person or an organization, go to the name. And before that, even if you miss that, there is a however. If there is a contrast word, what comes prior to that contrast word is not at all important. What comes after the contrast word is important. The whole scenario changes. The answer will be in the later portion. So what is the topic sentence here? Do you have an idea about topic sentence?
Yes.
Baba.
The heart health
Yeah.
benefits of alcohol.
So this is the topic sentence, heart health benefits of alcohol.
Alcohol.
So this will say, the whole paragraph will explain, is alcohol consumption beneficial to health? But then, well, the evidence is inconclusive. Immediately say the evidence is inconclusive. You cannot say whether it is beneficial. There is a doubt. Then they are giving opinions. They are giving the opinion of Cancer Council and National Health and Medical Research Councils. And one question that was to me is this: we wanted more material. Could you tell us where we can find more authentic materials? So if you don't find it anywhere, you can log into app.eduskills.org.in, or you can go to the file segment of EduSkills Telegram platform. You get only authentic materials over there. And definitely you can request the admins will help you with the materials. No issue for the materials. They are all free for you.
Thank you.
Now, again, I'm stressing on this paragraph just to show you, see, more than the scale, 100 ml at least. There's a difference between at least 2 standard drinks means you can drink more than 2 standard drinks. Drinking 2 standard drinks a day or less means you should never drink more than 2 drinks. So that's a scale expression. So there are 3 names: Cancer Council, National Health Foundation, and
National Health and Medical Research Council.
yeah. So there are 3 names. So you should be focusing on this particular name. However, suggests, you see, same word in the question, it is here. Cancer Council suggests that anyone who wants to drink should stick to National Health Medical Council guidelines, no more than 2 standard drinks. See the name, NHMRC, National Health and Medical Research Council. Contrast word, however, scale, more than 2, no more than 2, 2, at least 2. Okay, that is the scale. So just showing you how this strategy or structure helps you to understand. Not only this paragraph, a good deal of paragraphs will have the same strategy. If you are using the authentic materials, if you just become competent in these strategies, all the strategies, not more than 14 now, definitely you will not need anything else. you will definitely understand. So as I am showing you here, the same strategy, different topic, different concept, different ideas, different paragraphs, but the same strategy, you can locate the answer using the same strategy. So the signposts or the clues in this particular question is name, as I said, then contrast word, then the scale. Scale is this, see, more than 2 standard drinks, 100 ml of wine or 85 ml of beer a day, that is a standard drink. At least 2 standard drinks a day, not more than 2 standard drinks. So this is the scale, more than 2. This is 1 standard drink. This is at least 2, means again more than. This is more than, not more than 2 standard drinks a day. Means maximum is 2. Yeah, maximum is 2. See, more than 2, no more than 2, at least 2.
2 or less.
This is called scale. Are you able to understand these expressions? Even otherwise, answer is straight away there, but I'm just giving you the idea. So opinion, as I said, viewpoints, many of you have asked about the strategies to tackle reading and listening part C. Identifying the opinion by marker words. Marker words means, in my opinion, I think, say, believe, these are the marker words, which will tell you this is that person's author's opinion. Or else you can identify them by hedging words. Hedging words means the words like probably, perhaps, maybe, likely. These are the words indicating that is the opinion of the writer. And otherwise, read for emotions or subjective agreement. For example, compelling. It's really interesting. If the author says it is really interesting, means I agree with that. It's really compelling, means I go with this opinion. It's remarkable or worthy of attention, means when the author or writer uses these words, he is agreeing that with that particular opinion. That's a subjective agreement. Unfortunately, sadly, means his subjective agreement. Unfortunately, I cannot agree with you, or unfortunately, I disagree with you. So the other strategy I told you, look for opinions in the main clause. If you know a complex sentence, this is a complex sentence. See, this is a, you need, even for your writing, you need to use at least 2 complex sentences in your writing to get a good score. So you can use more than 2, at least 2 complex sentences. You need a mixture of simple sentence, compound sentence, and complex sentences. And here, despite the countless challenges that the OET aspirants face in the low resource environment created by various service providers, OET remains the best hope for many health professionals in building up their future. If there is a question that will be based on this part, the best hope again is the comparison, is the scale. So here, what is the main clause or the independent clause? First part or second part?
Second part.
And second part. The rule is this: when you write a complex sentence, even in your writing subtext, if you are writing the dependent clause or the subordinate clause first, you have to mark this comma. You see a comma here, this one?
Yes, Father.
Yes, Father.
Yeah. So this is dependent clause. But then if you are starting with the independent clause, no need of comma. Answer will be always in the independent clause or main clause. If they are giving this sentence, you will never have answer here. That tells you when there is a complex sentence, you can just ignore the whole portion, then go to the portion after the
sentence after the comma.
After the comma, just that portion after the comma. So that's how you defeat your greatest enemy, that is time. So you know the main idea is here, answer will be here. And also look for modal verbs: can, could, should, must. They will help you to locate the answer. And also focus on the structure of the paragraph. Definitely you must know, otherwise definitely you should know. Without knowing this, OET is going to be very challenging for you. This is the crux of everything. You are reading, listening, writing, even speaking. Even while you speak, on each task you should have a topic sentence, and you have to explain that topic sentence. Then you have to give illustrations and establish that sentence.